God, that was disappointing. Last live stream ended after the battery died, and this time it ended like this. Anybody there? Is anyone watching? Bhanu Pratap Chauhan. Hello, Bhanu. And thanks for being here, man. The last stream died suddenly. Let me share this link with a few people, and I'll only be able to be here for 20 more minutes, I guess. 25 maybe. Bhanu Pratap Chauhan, which Wi Fi do you have? Uh, Alliance Broadband, I guess. Goku SSJ3, hi. Hi, brother, and thanks for tuning in again. Thank you very much. Vincent, hey, what's up? What's up, Vincent? Can you guys share this link somewhere so that some people can join? I've started getting messages, whether it is electricity problem or what. So we were talking about. Does it, anyone know how many people were live? Is anybody back from the previous live stream? Martino, hi man. Quick hello. Sadly, I have to go. No problem, brother. No problem. Our man Devon did a lot better than expected. A 5 week boxing baby shined. Great. Devon is a great man. Great. But boxing is a completely different sport, man. Completely. Both Devon and Hafthor said that boxing is the most difficult sport they have ever tried. Martino. Americans seem to like losing to Europeans these days. Someone posted in Facebook. I think it was David Cotlow. He said that lately we North Americans are not winning at anything. Spetsnaz back. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. SG Records. 12 people were online. Maximum. SG, I'm talking about how the maximum number. What was the number? Leave it. We still have 11 here. 13. Really good. So in my video, I also said that military training, and when everyone was talking about JTF2, the Devon is a special forces guys, special force have zero carryover to boxing. No matter what you were doing over there, if you were not boxing, zero carryover. Like I said in my last live stream, some of the guys were even saying that even when marathon runners try boxing, they gas out in a couple of rounds. That is how much demanding boxing is. You cannot be great at boxing after trying anything else. Like the MMA guys. MMA guys, they are punching throughout their career, throughout the match. They're used to punching and getting punched. But when they face a boxer, it is a completely different game. They get destroyed. So it is still really difficult. Like Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor does not have a great ground game or grappling game, but he's a good boxer in terms of MMA. But he cannot do anything with Floyd because Floyd is a boxer. So boxing is a completely different sport. Sap the B, $2 super chat. Thank you very much, man. Can you make a video about four names John mentioned? Great idea, man. I actually have taken a screenshot in my phone. I'll show you right now. The four names that he mentioned at the end of the video, and actually I am going to make a video about that. So glad you reminded me. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. Let me read a few more chats. There is SSEN. Yeah, he just needs to come back to arm wrestling now. Forget this was like a bad dream. Greg Weir. I reckon Matt Mask should take revenge. I don't think Matt Mask can take revenge. He's also over 40 years old, and it is really difficult to get in shape at that age. Mike Tyson is what, 53, 54 maybe? And he had a tough time getting back in shape for boxing. Like, yeah, I kept saying that all the time. Yeah, man. I also had Hafthor as the favorite. I even said that I'm ready to bet heavy money on Hafthor. But when I saw the odds, the stakings that Devon needed to survive 3 rounds, I chose not to put money on this match. Maybe I overestimated Devon and underestimated Hafthor, but he really looked dominant. And he used it, his body weight, his height, very well against Devon. He was always pushing him back, and Devon was really trying really hard in round one. He was almost gassed out in round one, and Thor was perfect. And still, some guys are saying that Thor was breathing heavy. No, he wasn't. Devon was breathing heavy till the post fight interview when they were standing outside the ring, and Thor was really cool. Deepak Krishna. Devon started really good, but lack in conditioning made him gassed out. Yeah, maybe. Sab the B, can't wait. Can't wait for what? Devon, Devon's next match against Levan in March next year. There are two big matches in next year. I would say it is a big match if Travis comes in shape. Travis Bajent versus Cody Spur Merritt, February, first 2 weeks of February 2022. And then after that, next month, March 2022, Devon versus Levan. These are the big matches coming. And talking about the recent matches, the next big match I think is John Brzezinski versus Dmitry Kechen. Dmitry is from Russia, but he's living in United States. So the match is on October 2nd, I guess. Do you guys know about that match? Are you interested for that? BPJ. There is no arm wrestler that can take on Thor in boxing. That's a fact. I think you're right. You're absolutely right. I don't think any arm wrestler is trained in boxing, even slightly. I don't think anyone is. But even if they are trained, still Hafthor also has 1.5 years experience, and he's the world's strongest man, for God's sake. And I remember these are the things that I should not say that on my live stream. Maybe I would like to say that those sort of things in someone else's live stream. But I have to say what's on my mind. Wi-Fi is off. Whose Wi-Fi? I hope the stream is doing well. So people were saying, a lot of people were saying that Hafthor is a sloth. He's slow. He's the worst boxer ever that we have seen, and he cannot do anything. Those sort of things. But man, those same people, those same guys have started saying now that yeah, it's not like Devon lost to a nobody. He lost to a world's strongest man. I mean, come on, man. Hafthor wasn't the world's strongest man before the fight when everyone was saying that he's nothing. He moves really slow and Devon is going to destroy him. He- those were some hard punches, and some of the guys were saying that it was a premature stop. Not some, almost everyone was saying. John Brzezinski was saying that. Cobra Rhodes was saying that. But Cobra made a good point afterwards that I'll discuss in my next video that I'll upload in a few hours from now. And who else? Ryan Bowen said that premature stop. Who else said that? Many others said that it was a premature stop. So I don't think it was. I don't think it was. Why? Because did you guys hear the last shot that was filmed from the crowd? The videos that were filmed from different sides in the crowd. That shot on Devon's right ear. Devon Hafthor is a southpaw. He's a lefty. And the shot that he hit Devon with, the last shot, it was heard in the entire stadium. Maybe you should watch some of the footages. I'll add them in the video that I'll upload today. Those were some really loud, almost gunshot like shots, really loud. And after that, the referee stopped the fight. And Devon, even after he went to his hotel room, I believe there could have been at least a 3 hour gap. Even then, Devon could not hear from his right ear. I'm not sure if he can hear right now or not. But 3 hours after the fight, Devon couldn't hear anything from his right ear. And that was because of that last shot that Hafthor landed. It was heard in the entire arena. It was really loud. And still some people are saying it was a premature stop. I don't think Devon was on some serious risk of getting injured, man. I'm really happy that the referee stopped the match. BPJ, Thor is 205 centimeter tall, jacked on steroids. He's gonna be dangerous for everyone. Yeah, he will be. Greg, still reckon Eddie will KO Thor. I don't know, I haven't seen Eddie Hall fight, but Thor will have the advantage right now because Eddie has to take what, at least 3 4 months break from boxing, and Thor is taking really seriously. He's coming to the press conferences like a boxer, dressed like a boxer. He's coming to the veins dressed like a boxer. He's behaving in the press conferences and the crowd and in front of the camera just like a boxer. He's taking it really seriously. Stream is okay for me. Thank you very much. SSN. Devon is 46, no experience in boxing, and he was mechanical, can't extend his arms, and he can't move his head. After the interview, he said that for some reason it is so difficult for me to move my head. I just cannot do it. Contra Mind. This fight was so much bigger than the actual fight itself. What fight? Devon knew that. Okay, I didn't understand why people were over analyzing it. Yeah, man. I was also kind of surprised that so many people think that Devon is going to win. So I kept with the flow. Didn't want to disappoint too many guys by saying that Devon is going to lose this fight. SG records. Devon lost hearing on that side of head. Did it with full force, and he's a lefty, and he's the world's strongest man who weighs 150 kilos. That shot was really hard. Devon still can't hear. He connected it with full force, and he's a lefty, and he's the world's strongest man who weighs 150 kilos. That shot was really hard. Devon still can't hear properly. When was the last update from Devon? I saw his video that he uploaded a few hours after the match. Is there any further update from Devon? I haven't checked that. I applaud the ref for saving Devon from damage. Yeah, I think the same. White Wolf, out of here. Who? You want me to go out of here? Spetsnaz, Thor versus Maris Pudzianowski. What do you think? I don't know that guy, man. I'm really sorry. Really sorry. I cannot reply. Kumar Shivam, Devon is a great warrior even now at the age of 47. In this match, he was just a child of 5 weeks in boxing. He can destroy Thor or anybody, even now after long training. I still doubt that. I still doubt that Devon has what it takes to beat Thor. Because by the time he gets ready to beat Thor, he may be what, 48 years old? And Thor will also have a lot of experience by then. And he will always have the height and the reach and the weight advantage. Trapper B. And I don't think Devon is in a position right now to train for boxing as seriously as Hafthor can. I don't think Devon can afford that because Hafthor is going to be offered matches no matter what. I cannot say the same thing about Devon Larrett because he cannot leave arm wrestling for boxing. Hafthor has already left his world strongest man career for boxing. I don't think Devon can do that. I don't think Devon is going to do that. So I would say no, Devon cannot beat Hafthor in this lifetime. No, just because of the career opportunities, career paths that he has to choose. Trapper B, core sports should do arm wrestlers versus arm wrestlers, hopefully rivals. Maybe. Who would you want to see in a boxing match trying to kill each other? Two arm wrestlers. Clayton, Devon versus Levan in March. Yes, it is going to happen in March. SG Records, I really like your background, Pradeep. Man, for me it was a failure, but I'm still continuing with it. Anyways, thanks. Your connection is unstable. Please wait while we try reconnecting. Okay, no problem. Hayden, Devon is filming with Larry today for arm wrestling practice, also with Big Laws and at the Dubai club. Yeah, he's at Bino's gym. What's its name? Bowen versus RVJ. The same opinion, the arm wrestling opinion. I was thinking about the same. Sab the B, I want to see Khalid in boxing match. Khalid is training for MMA, so maybe he will try his luck. But the way Khalid looks, to me, he looks kind of slow. I would assume I haven't seen him fight not even once, and I'm not trained about analyzing the fights or no way. But I would still assume that Khalid would be more of a grappler than a striker in MMA. That's just my thought. Matt Mask versus Wagner Bortolato. Imagine that. First, I would like to see them on the arm wrestling table, and I'll leave boxing for some time later. Two maniacs, right? Devon versus Michael Todd in boxing. Yeah, both cannot straighten their arms. I think Devon will beat Michael Todd up. Devon will do some serious damage to Michael Todd in that match. Trapper B, like yeah, yes. Dylan Dually at Twitter. Todd had a decent hook. Okay, when him and Travis hit that punching machine. Okay, that doesn't mean anything, man. Maybe I can hit as hard as Travis and Michael Todd on that punching machine. Doesn't make me a fighter. SG Records, Matt versus Hermes boxing for tiebreaker. It should be two guys that are really pissed off against each other, like Ryan versus RVJ, like the Arm Wrestling Opinion said. Sab the B, Ryan Bowen versus Khalid in boxing. They had beef. Yeah, it could be good match. No, I think Ryan is gonna get destroyed. I was talking about the arm wrestling match. If Khalid had 1 year of proper arm wrestling training, good arm wrestling training, maybe 2 years, I think he could beat Ryan Bowen in arm wrestling with 1 year of training because his hand is really stupid strong, really strong. I'm still struggling to see that even with this much experience, I cannot see 30 guys in the world who can top roll Khalid in a super match. Of course, there would be hundreds of them who can beat him in a hook, but trying to top roll him would be really difficult for anyone. The way to beat Khalid is inside, not outside. But does your hook look good? No, no. Maybe on a punching bag it may look good. I'm gonna have to end it in 5 minutes from now. So anything else you guys want to say? Today I can read all the comments for the first time. Maybe because the live stream ended. Devon hit Thor with an overhand right, and I was happy. Actually, Devon connected with two punches in the beginning before Thor even did anything with him. Greg Way, Ryan Bowen probably reckons he could take Thor. What, in a boxing match? In an arm wrestling match, he can for sure beat Thor, without any doubt. Khalid is not normal. He gave Todd legit issues in slow pulling with a few months of once a week experience. Yeah, and not even in slow pulling. Michael Trott was looking at the ref, ready, go, off the go. He tried his shoulder press as fast as he can and as strongly, as explosively as he can, and Khalid still stopped him. He did a little elbow foul, but Khalid stopped his shoulder press every time. The shoulder press that worked for him at IFA Worlds. Nobody could stop that at IFA Worlds, but Khalid did stop that. Lagia. How do I pronounce your name? Is should I pronounce it with double A or just Lagia? What Levant did to Khalid's hand was insane. Yeah, Levant said that. I don't. I'm not sure if it was because of me or what. I messaged Levan before he went to Dubai that try to top roll Khalid. Nobody believes that he can be top roll. Try to top roll Khalid from a hook. So after that, Levan called him and he went in almost a hook with him. Then he rolled out like he was nothing. But Khalid said that he was injured from MMA, but it wouldn't have mattered. Levan can top roll anyone in this world. Spetsnaz. Okay, you are talking about Maurice. Is a 5 times world's strongest man who turned into MMA fighter. He challenged Thor after Eddie's injury, but Thor, I believe, was advised not to accept his challenge. Interesting. Thanks for the feedback, man. Maybe. Sab the B, Ryan Bowen versus the creator of Delusional Ryan Bowen series. No, I don't think Ryan has any beef with that guy. What's his name? Shit, man. Ray Strong. Ray Strong from Arm Wrestling Theory. I think Ryan may like him because he's giving more exposure to Ryan Bowen's delusional ideas. Trapper B, honestly, this is just a circus, just getting arm wrestlers boxing together. Tough time we give to someone if two non-boxers, like when Juji Mufu got a chance to arm wrestle in WAL. All the like serious hardcore arm wrestlers, the arm wrestlers who are more on the social media side, even the experienced elite level guys, they were happy. But the elite level guys or a little bit below elite level guys who are not on social media, they were really pissed off, really disappointed when Juji got the chance to pull in WL, but they didn't. Imagine maybe the same is going on in the boxing community. How many boxers are trying really hard? They didn't get the chance to box, but Devon Larratt did. And they may be really, really upset about that because But nobody really thinks it that way. We are happy right now because an arm wrestler and the arm wrestling community got the chance. But we were really upset with Juji Mufu and Eddie Hall getting a chance to fight in WL. Greg Weir in boxing, I meant, okay. SG Records. Levan is a best top roller today, and I would have been pissed if Khalid's cupping strength had been enough to stop Levan's top roll, right? Levan might cause a new weight division. Yeah, he's really strong. And it is the first time I heard that conversation that somebody is demanding, even the haters are demanding a new weight division. So even they are saying that Levan is that much stronger than anyone else. Bowen versus Pradeep 12 round boxing match. I think Ryan Bowen is too big for me. I'm what, 5, 10 and a half, 83, 84 kilos. So what is it, 185 pounds maybe? And Ryan is what, 225 pounds, 6'2 almost. He would have some real good advantages over me. But I'm faster than Ryan Bowen. For sure, without any doubt. Maybe I can do something. But I would need at least 1 year training to beat Ryan Bowen when Ryan Bowen does not have any training in boxing. If he also trains, I got no chance, I think. Bully the Bull. Wow, I'm late. Yeah, it is actually my second live stream. I started one, but the Wi-Fi died and I couldn't do anything with it. First time I had to face that problem. The match between Babayev and Alenkov at PAL, which was scheduled for September 15th, was cancelled. Vadim tested positive. So top 8 matches are also getting cancelled due to doping. Man, that is some really good news. Thanks for the feedback, man. Thank you very much. I saw that postponed. Babayev was in that photo and someone else. And I saw postponed next to some match on PL's page. I'm not sure if it was that match. SG Records. Levan already did that. Igor's plans to add 120. Yeah, Igor said that. Maybe he's thinking about 115 to 118 kg category, something like that. Read my request, Pradeep Kumar Shivam. Where did you? What request, man? Please tell me. What request? Sab the B. I think Ryan lies about his height. Yeah, but let's say he's six. He says 6'1.5". Let's say he's 6'1". Trapper V, Pradeep, that's good point about crossovers. But if there's a market for people who want to watch it, that's all that matters. There will always be pure arm wrestlers and boxers. That is just fun. It is everything. Everything that is published, that is shown, is what people want to watch. So we are no one to blame. Like some YouTubers always say that you guys, some of you guys say that I should not use clickbait. Not me, but some big YouTubers over a million, 2 million subscribers. They said that you guys say that you should not use clickbaity and controversial topics, but these are the one getting most of the views. So maybe 10% who are complaining are right, but what about the 90% people who watch that thing? So how can we say that we, being the 10% who don't want clickbaits, who don't want controversies, we should be listened to? How can we say that? A creator has to listen to the majority, the most number of audience, wherever that is, and that is in controversies and clickbaits, unfortunately. Pradeep, what is your bicep size? Pumped 15, 15 and a half maybe, and without pump 14 and a half, a little bit lower than that. SG records, but I think 120 kg is still low. I would say 125. Yeah, a few big guys like Dave Chaffee, Prudnik, these guys are going to drop weight. Just scroll down a little, you will find. Man, you can type it again if I'm just about to end this stream right now. Okay, guys, thank you very much. I have to go. I'm ending this stream right now. Thank you. Thank you very much. Kumar Shivam, please post your comment after this video ends. Forearms are an inch smaller than bicep for me. Yeah, maybe the same for me. A little bit more than that. Market rules. Right, that's what I was talking about. Sorry if this had already been asked. I just got here. But do you think Devon got robbed in his fight with Thor? No, not at all. I'm really glad. Devon was in real danger of getting real hurt, real bad. He cannot. I think he still cannot hear from his right ear, where he got hit by Hafthor, the last punch before the fight was stopped. SG Records, good luck. Thank you guys. I would have to go. Thank you very much for coming here. The last live stream ended, so that is why I still did that weekly live stream. Thank you guys. Bye bye. Kumar Shivam, please post in the comments. Bye bye.